Okay, guys, here's my second H2 box. 2026 Prizm USA Baseball Stars and Stripes. Dang, this box looks a little rough here on the edge. I just opened one. I don't know how I did. No one of ones. I was hoping for that. But these cards look really nice. For $60, guaranteed 3 autographs. I know Connor Griffin's in this product. That's a good chase. He got off to a hot start. He's only like 19. He's not doing so well, but you're playing the long game on some of these. I just went on maybe a soliloquy. I was just talking in the last video that I may never post about my million cards and how I need to find a way to sell them. Okay, I think this should be numbered to 75. This will be a lower numbered. Is it? I can't even see. Oh wait, that's numbered. Yeah, that's numbered to 10. I don't know if y'all can see it. Which ties into another video I'm going to make if anyone cares to see it. This card will make the video. Now this one's numbered to 75, and this one is not numbered. Charlie Condon. But I'm making a video of nothing but cards numbered to 10 from Topps or Panini. No leaf, stuff like that, but I've got a lot. Just trust me, I have a lot, so I'm thinking about making that video. I don't know if anyone would care to see it, but also I just started putting them together, and I'm going to mix them up and put them in other lots and things, but while I have a lot of them together, I think it would be nice just to make that video, and if nothing else, if I sell them, whatever I do, at least I'll know. You know, have a video documenting that I actually had those cards. I think it's pretty cool. They're not a lot of huge stars, but I think it's pretty cool. Cooper Jones. Von Lackey. So, that was numbered to 99. Yeah, I was saying in my last video, these Optichrome versions of the Stars and Stripes look really nice. They look, and the colors look really nice. The flag looks cool and everything. Andrew Jimenez, Drew Burris. Is this an autograph count? No. Jackson Beatty. I know that name because I had him in a break. Stay still. John Brown. And I had so many players in this player break that I was just like, I have a bad memory, and I kept scrolling and scrolling every time. Chase Fuller. He might be a young guy because that autograph, it looks like my Social Security card that I signed when I was a baby with a crayon. Jake Romero. Let's see. No. Oh, I don't know if it says. The development program. Duncan Mount. So is that 49? Those are nice. One of the backs of those cards looks different. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh my gosh. That's the other thing. Oh my goodness. Oh, color blast. Thank goodness. Okay, guys, I'm probably gonna. I opened up. I'll show you everything. I'll show you everything I got in 2 boxes. I'm gonna post this one, and I might just go off on my little. Oh, is that numbered to 10? What a pack. Wow. And Bobby Witt Jr.? Wow. That's so nice. I might even use one of my fancy slides here. You know, I think the Pope brought me some luck. You know, this a gold Pope card. Pope Leo. a Pope refractor, and then check this out. Signed by the artist that made that. I don't know. He looks a little crazy in this picture, but man, that's great. I got that Color Blast. You know, I think the only other Color Blast I ever got out of a pack, because I don't open a lot of boxes that would grant me a shot at a Color Blast. You know, I'm pulling out the nice sleeves, the cut corner sleeves for these. I think that's numbered to 10. Yeah, that's going to make my video. It's going to make my video of boxes of hundreds of cards numbered to 10. And a Bobby Witt. So, okay, in my other video, I was talking about this. I'm just going to go ahead and say it as I go through these, because I don't think I'll post the other video. I'll show you what I got in that too, if you care. Okay. I'm not a young guy. I spent my whole life collecting cards. Okay, Connor Griffin, that's nice. I spent my whole life collecting cards. I have over 1 million cards. I have so many cards. It's the one thing consistently that's been with me my whole life. If you don't believe me, I understand. Yeah, it sounds like a lot, right? Some cards could be in sealed boxes, just sitting around here. Or just in stacks everywhere. Like they're everywhere. Some cards might be... Sorry, one second. Some might be stacks of Ohtani rookies. Some could be hockey. It could be Sabrina Ionescu autographs. It could be lots of Chuck Liddell's number to 25 autographs. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying, as I'm talking about the number of cards I have, that's a nice one. And Ben Henderson's one of my favorite fighters. So, sorry, just bear with me for a second. So, I have over 1 million cards. But I know that it does affect, you know, mine and my wife's quality of life having so many cards. I have a storage unit full. I have more than a room in our house. It's not a big house full. So it's a problem, but it's something like that I love and I've been collecting my whole life. My house is like a steel trap where cards go. Sorry, John Brown. Where cards go and they never get out. And they're probably cards people are looking for, like one-of-ones and things. I just pulled a one-of-one earlier. Not a star, but a one-of-one. And I'm sure there are people that look for these cards. Maybe someone's looking for a Brody Crane. That's a sweet pattern. I love the way these look. It's number 2. If you can see it, it's 25. That would be a nice, like, to 76. But that's nice. All of this just to say that I believe people, you know, I want to give people a chance to enjoy these cards. If they want to make a profit off of them, they can. I have over 1 million cards. I was telling myself, I think I have a great marriage. I'm so lucky. My wife is amazing. But I was thinking, if someone just came into my house, I know I have over $100,000 worth of cards. Guaranteed. And I'm not a rich guy. But if someone came into my house and offered me $20,000 for all the cards, I would probably take it. I would help them carry everything out. I wouldn't even want to look because I would just feel like I was cooked. I would feel, as I'm talking, I'm just going to go through cards from this box, and I'm also going to show you what I got from the box before this that I am probably not going to post. But, yeah, I just think if someone would offer me $20,000, that's what I was thinking. I would just take the money, clear out the house, get on with the next phase of my life with my wife, and just cut back on the cards. It's the only thing I've done consistently my whole life. I've never been to a prom, but on prom night, I looked through my cards. I really did. I organized my cards on prom night in high school. It was so cool. They say prom night is fun. I had a good time, but it was just me at the house. And this is from what I got in the other box. I'm just going to show you. This isn't one box. This is two H2 boxes. But I did get my money's worth. These might be cards I sell. So I told myself I was going to, I would take $20,000 and just be done with it. I'd carry everything out. A lot of it's cheap junk. It's a million cards, so it's everything. It's political cards. It's anything you could ever imagine. And most of it is probably, most of them are base cards, obviously, but there's other stuff. Hey, you know, there's a color blast, right? So that's what I told myself. And then I said to myself, well, if I have that much faith that my cards are worth this much, and especially some of my better cards, now I'm not saying these are my better cards. I'm just going to show you a couple things I just found. This Courtney Williams, one of the stud buds, numbered to 10. Here's Anderson Silva, rookie cards. First year UFC, wow. Fazeev, numbered to 10. Sorry. What I was saying is, I would have taken that 20,000, but I told myself, if that's the case, if you feel that confident that you have $20,000 in cards, why don't you just sell some of your better cards, take that $20,000, and if you do that, it might be easier to let go of everything else. It might be easier to let go of things because you got your 20,000, you didn't have to give up all your cards, and then you wouldn't care as much if you sold the rest of your cards for a little bit less than they're worth, or a lot less than they're worth. So I did that. I was in Atlanta. I was with my wife's family. They wanted to go to brunch. I said, there's a card show, front row card show. So I go to front row card show. I flew down and I just had some cards in my, I kept them with me on the flight. So I took those cards and I went, hey, there were some graded Otani's rookie cards. First buying station I saw was Cards HQ. They went through the cards. I had an idea what I wanted to get. Of the 7 cards I brought, they kind of made an offer on like 5 of the cards. One of the cases cracked, sadly, when I was flying somehow. I don't know. And I got like $1,800. The guy told me, hey, you know what? You could shop these around and maybe get more, but I'm just going to give you this offer. He did come up like $50 for me or whatever. And I said, you know what? I could probably walk around and get more money for these cards. I'm sure I could. But I knew that if I sold those cards, I could go catch up with my wife and her family. It would surprise them, meet them for brunch. And these aren't my great cards. I'm just showing you a couple things. My cards are probably in the basement or somewhere, locked up in a little box. But I said to myself, listen, I could go and I could just really surprise them, meet them. They'd be happy to see me, I think. And we could have a great time, you know, have a great brunch. And my wife would be happy to know I sold so many cards. And you know what? It was awesome. I met up with them, told them what I sold. They were so happy. And so that was nice, you know. And then I thought to myself, and then I sold a couple more on eBay. So I've already sold over $2,000 of that 20,000, right? So that's 10%. And I think I can do it. So what I'm going to do is try to start selling this stuff off. Go to show. I might go to a show tomorrow. And I might go to this show and try to sell, try to sell some of these cards. And and see how close if I get to my 20,000, I might just have a party and just start selling stuff really cheap. But sorry, I said a lot. I just wanted to tell you all that. And thank you so much for watching. And if you watched all this, I can't believe it, because I don't think anyone really cares. But I was just going to tell you a little bit of my story. One day, maybe I'll tell another, story about what really got me into doing all this. But thank you all for watching, and just hit me up if you're interested in a bunch of cards or whatever. Let me know. I'm sure I have something that you like. But hope you all enjoyed this, and please have a great day and a nice weekend. It's Friday here for me, the 17th of April. See you all.